Namaste and welcome to another dodgy Nepalese wheel travel video. Thought I should probably give a bit more context to actually explain where the hell I am, what I'm doing, so people actually can understand where I'm at. I got an 8-hour bus from Kathmandu to a little village called Syabrubesi, which is where you start the Langtang Valley Trek. And as you can see, there was goats, chickens, I had a woman breastfeeding next to me. It was ridiculous. It was the worst road I've ever been on. I said that in the last video, but Nepal, the roads are absolutely horrendous, but that drive was probably one of the best experiences I think I've had travelling. It was hilarious, it was funny, the goat was taking a piss next to me, all sorts of stuff was going on. I met a couple of nice French guys on the bus and we've got a room here. So let me just give you an idea on the Langtang Valley Trek. It can take about 5 days or 6 days to do the trek. I'll show you on a map exactly where I'm going. I think I'm going to try and plan and do it on about 8 days or so because I've got the time. But anyway, let me show you what the little game plan is. So I am here in a town called Syabrubesi and we are going to be walking all this way to a place called Lama Hotel today. If you keep walking, which we will obviously, you will get to Langtang. This is where they had the earthquake in 2015 and it completely wiped out the original village, but they've rebuilt it. And then we'll keep going to Kaijungumpa, which is the highest point, the highest village at 3,830 meters. But then I'll do some day treks, to see what else there is really. So I'm bloody excited to get on with this because, as I say, I should have done it a week ago. It's one of the main reasons why I wanted to come to Nepal, not just to do this trek, but just to get out into the mountains. And hopefully the weather clears up because it's not the best at the minute. Oh, and they've got rescue helicopters. Hopefully that isn't me getting rescued off the mountain. You can't see it because I've got the wrong level, but it's there. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with the trek. This is the first day. Probably about 5 hours of trekking today. The forecast looks like a lot of snow, which I'm bloody excited about. I'm just hoping that the gear I've got will be enough and it won't get too cold. So yeah, let's crack on with it and hopefully survive. Vamos! We have Guillaume and Dimitri.
Love England.
Here we go. The first Nepali bridge that I will cross. Quoi?
Hi.
I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, sorry.
This makes me feel so excited. Get me to the snow-capped mountains. Goodbye, Syabrubesi.
Hello.
Dimitri is giving the kids pens, which is nice because they love it, and then he can take a picture of them. I'm in my happy place right now. Bit dodgy, these trails.
Hello.
Had to take 5 minutes before I jump on this bridge, which has been completely ruined by the earthquake. Look at this, Jesus Christ. My God. I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling big time. And I'm not even at high altitude. I don't know what's going on. It must be about 2,000 meters. The trail's not even as hard as the trek I did the other day. But I'm struggling so much. I'm stopping literally every 5 minutes. I don't know if it's because my bag's too heavy. My legs just aren't working. They're burning after every little bit of uphill. The people that I was with must be 45 minutes ahead of me. It's disheartening because I'm like, fuck, man. This is what I came to Nepal for. And I'm struggling on half of day one. Like my voice is going. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to try and get to the next village and then go from there. I don't know why I feel so exhausted. Oh. I can't even speak a sentence. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's because I'm bloody upset myself for not being able to do this, or I'm not even high. The oxygen shouldn't even be a problem. So this is the village of Bamboo. I just had some lunch and I feel a bit better, but I was feeling completely disheartened earlier. I was like, I felt emotional because I came here to Nepal to do this and I'm struggling 3 hours in, so it wasn't the greatest feeling, and I'll probably still struggle, but I could just take my time. I'm sure it's because my bag's too heavy, man. It's pressing down on my chest, which is makes it hard for me to breathe. Monkeys everywhere. Bloody hell. Holy shit. There's loads of them. He's jumping. Nora. Everywhere. One there. One there. One there. This isn't quite like David Attenborough, I must admit. Look, he's up there. I'll zoom in. Oh my god, he's huge! This is sick! There must be about 20 of them. I've come to Nepal to become a monkey! Time to move on, I'm getting out of here before I get a spear thrown at me. Woo! Wildlife! Yeah! I don't even know what to say. I've just been caught in the rain for about 2 hours. I'm absolutely drenched, I'm freezing cold. I've had to put gloves on because my hands are going numb. I've made it to some little lodge, but Lama Hotel, where I need to get to tonight, is a little bit further up. This is nowhere near as hard as I expected. My legs just are not working today. I got cramp in one leg, I literally couldn't even move it. Then I was about 5 meters from this place, I got cramp in the other leg. I feel so weak, I feel so inadequate. I don't know what's going on. I did not think this would be as hard as it has been. I've watched videos of people on YouTube doing it, like 60 years old. I'm 25. It's absolutely pissing down with rain. So I've had to sit here and wait for half an hour. This is ridiculous. I managed to change some clothes, put on some warm ones, some dry ones, and then the storm has just completely come in, or the clouds. I'll see if it clears up in the next half an hour to an hour. If it does, I'll head on. If not, I'll stay here for the night. They've got rooms, so I'll enjoy a tea inside. Well, like all the good adventures, my plans changed once again. The clouds cleared, the sun started to gleam. I had a couple of black tea with some sugar. I'm feeling energized, and I believe it's only 20 minutes to this bloody Lama Hotel, which isn't actually a hotel. It's the name of a village. This video is just going to be me complaining the whole time about how I didn't realise how hard this was going to be, but anyway, sorry about that. I haven't been able to do any of the walk-in shots really, because I've just been exhausted and I couldn't be bothered to walk back to get the camera. We'll carry on the last little push for the day, and then once I'm at Lama Hotel I can find somewhere to stay, and then get some nice warm food in me, chill out for the evening, play some cards, and then ready for tomorrow. So yeah, let's continue on, not crack on, continue on. That's the kind of stuff I've been dealing with pretty much all day for 4 or 5 hours, and that is what has caused my legs to just completely cramp up. Like I can feel it now. I'm gonna have to have a good stretch tonight, I think, but I can see some snow-capped mountains in the distance. Lama Hotel. I'm so relieved right now. You have no idea. I have a room. I have a bed. I made it. Mum, I'm safe, okay? For today. This is the room. Oh, pretty basic, but that will do. This is home for the night. Friendly guest house. 2,840 meters I'm at, apparently. I don't think it's that high, but just ordered another black tea. They got a nice little fire in there, so time to relax. Oh no, 2,420 meters, it says. Yeah.